Good afternoon, it's 4:45. I'm Alfie Faulkner and these are your Solent Sports News headlines. New appointment Ruben Amorim believes English forward Marcus Rashford will rediscover his best form. In the 22-23 season, Rashford scored a career high of 30 goals, but since hasn't hit the same form and has been dropped from the national squad. Amorim says Rashford needs to get his hunger back to return to those levels.
It has to be Marcus, first of all, to try to return to that moment. And then you will have the help of all the staff with all the club and all the fans, because he's a Manchester United boy, but he has to be the first one to really want it.
Coventry City have named an England legend as their new manager. Frank Lampard has been appointed on a 2-year contract following the sacking of Mark Robins after his 8-year spell at the club. The former midfielder has previous managerial experience at Derby County, Chelsea and Everton. Currently the Sky Blues sit 17th in the Championship and face relegation rivals Cardiff City on Saturday. The South Coast derby looms for Saints as they look to raise spirits with a pivotal win. Southampton face Brighton tomorrow in a tie where they see themselves heavily out of favour. The South Coast strugglers sit 6 points adrift in the relegation zone with a win imperative for their season. The Southampton public feel their side has a chance against the high-flying Seagulls tomorrow night.
I hope not. I think they've done enough like a Liverpool game at the weekend. I think they were very unlucky. Liverpool top of the league, probably the best team in the Premiership at the moment. They just need a bit of luck, I think, Southampton, if I'm honest. Play some nice football.
Arne Slot says Trent Alexander-Arnold will be fit to start Sunday's Premier League clash with champions Manchester City. Ibrahim Konate and Conor Bradley are in doubt after last night's Champions League victory over Real Madrid at Anfield. Slot believes they will have a big enough squad to cover a potential injury crisis. Pressure builds on the Southampton boss as they descend to the bottom of the league following an unfortunate run. Southampton continue to struggle following their 3-2 loss against against top of the league Liverpool. This has left fans wondering whether Russell Martin will still be in charge.
Yeah, I think he needs a bit of time. I don't think to get rid of him would be the wrong thing to do. I think he's got the right tactics, right mentality in the team. He got him out of the Championship. It's extraordinarily difficult for any club, but reality is he probably needs some fixtures very quickly. Probably better than Everton, if I'm honest, because they did us as well.
Pep Guardiola has openly apologised on his social media for making a carefree reference about self-harm. Guardiola stated that he wanted to harm himself and that his fingernails caused the marks. The Spaniard made the comments when being asked about the marks and cuts in his face following Manchester City's shock 3-3 draw with Feyenoord, making it now 6 games without a win.
With my finger here, with my nail.
That's fine. I want
to hurt myself, yeah.
Chelsea aim to continue their unbeaten run in the Europa Conference clash tonight. Enzo Maresca's team take on fellow unbeaten side Heidenheim. We have Anthony Purvis in the studio tonight with his thoughts on the game tonight. What do you think of Chelsea's chances tonight?
Well, coming into this, we're obviously favourites, not just with our form recently in the Conference League, but also the fact that this squad will want to prove a point to the boss to start more games in the Prem. However, I don't think Heidenheim should be underestimated. They're on the same amount of points as us in the league, and they're definitely one of the stronger teams we'll face in this competition.
So have you got a score prediction at all?
It's difficult to give an exact prediction, but I'm still confident that we will win, so I'll probably go with a 3 or 4-1 win.
So Reece James has actually been reportedly sidelined again tonight. Do you think he should remain the Blues captain?
Obviously, Reece James is an essential player to this club on and off the pitch, and when he does play, his impact is obviously very evident. Obviously, with him being injured a lot for the last couple seasons, it's been difficult, and I do believe it's coming to a point where we have other players that have shown they can be a leader, and they seem to be more deserving than James purely because they can play. It's harsh, but I think it could be the reality soon that Reece James will no longer be our captain.
An unbeaten welterweight British boxer has moved closer to returning to the ring. Conor Benn, who boasts a 23-0 record, had his suspension from 2022 lifted earlier this month, which gave other boxing organisations a period to appeal the decision. However, UKAD have opted against an appeal, which leaves Ben free to resume his fighting career within the UK. A 5-time Grand Slam champion has accepted a 1-month ban from tennis. Iga Swiatek, who is current world number 2, tested positive for the heart medication TMZ. However, the International Tennis Integrity Agency accepted the world's number 2 hadn't intentionally broken the rules. Former England cricket manager Chris Silverwood has been appointed the new director of cricket at Essex. He returns back to Chelmsford after managing them from 2016 to 2018, during which they won the county championship. And finally, the British Olympic Association have announced their leader. They have a new leader, Dame Catherine Granger, who won medals in 5 successive Olympic Games as a rower. This is the first woman to hold this position. England's bowlers resume the test tonight as they face New Zealand. The hosts will begin the second day on 319 for 8 in Christchurch. Spinner Shaib Bashir has taken 4 wickets so far. Bashir led England with 4 wickets in the first innings so far.
Stokesy and Baz backed me 100%. You know, I bowled plenty of bad balls out there, and I was still kept on. You know, and that just shows how much faith they have in me.
This is all from us this hour.